Hi everyone, this is Imani from etmarkets.com. I hope you're enjoying the festivities around. Diwali is right here and the domestic equity market seems pretty upbeat. While market mavens sound bullish about the new Samvat year, we bring to you some technical perspective about where the market is headed from here. We have with us Mr. Rajesh Palviya, Head of Technical and Derivative at Axis Securities, who will also share some technical stock picks that can potentially bring you good returns. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, hi, this is Rajesh Palviya from Axis Securities. I just take you through my all Diwali picks for the summer 2074. Our thesis of identifying the stocks based on the technical is, we have identified the stocks based on long-term time frame, where we have witnessed the breakout on monthly chart as well as on the quarterly chart. So we have identified stocks for upside potential of 15% to 25% kind of up move we can witness in coming months. So our first pick is Bajaj Auto. If you look at the structure of Bajaj Auto, it was consolidating in a broad range of 2600 to 3040 kind of range we have witnessed in the last 1 year, and the stock has managed to give breakout in the month of September of 3040 level. So on the monthly chart, the stock has witnessed a breakout and the stock is continuously forming high top, high bottom formation on the weekly as well as on the daily chart, which is suggesting us the bullish sentiment to remain continue, and the stock is holding strength on the near term as well as on the short term chart. So we expect that stock will continue its up move, and on the higher side we can expect stock can rally towards 3350 or 3400 in the coming months. So our target for the Bajaj Auto is 3315 to 3350. One can buy and accumulate the stock in the range of 3100 to 3000 for coming weeks. Our second pick is JSW Energy. If you look at the structure of JSW Energy, it was consolidating since last 2 years on a quarterly chart in the down sloping channel. Stock managed to give breakout of this down sloping channel and at 67 level. So now on quarter stock is holding that breakout level. So we feel that stock will continue its uptrend, and it's a change of trend for the stock. So we expect that stock will exhibit its bullishness, and on the higher side 90 to 100 range we can see in the stock in the coming months. So one can buy and accumulate the stock in the range of 75 to 70. On the high side we are expecting target of 92, which has potential upside of 27% from the current level. Our next pick is Mirza International. If you look at the pattern of Mirza International, it has managed to give the breakout of its rounding bottom kind of formation on the monthly chart, and since last 3-4 months stock is holding that breakout level of 145 on the monthly chart. So month on month basis stock is holding the ground on the higher side, and even if we look at the near term structure, stock is holding all its important moving average of 50 DMA, 100 DMA and 200 day moving average, which is also supporting the bullish sentiment to remain continue for the stock in the near term to short term basis. So we feel that stock will perform on the bullish side in the coming month. So one can buy the stock in range of 155 to 145 for upside target of 190, which has potential upside of 27% from the current level. Our next pick is National Aluminium. If you look at the pattern of National Aluminium, it was moving in symmetrical triangular formation on the quarterly chart, and after a long consolidation stock managed to give breakout at 67 range. So we feel that now after this breakout with the volume action, we feel that stock will move further higher from this level, and on the higher side 95 to 100 level can be seen on the higher side. So one can buy and accumulate the stock in range of 75 to 68 for upside target of 95 on the higher side. Our next pick is Radico Khaitan. If you look at the pattern of Radico Khaitan, it was moving in a triangular continuation formation on the quarterly chart. After long consolidation since 2006 to 2017, stock managed to give breakout of 150-155 level. So it's a long consolidation breakout we have witnessed in the Radico Khaitan. So we feel that stock will exhibit its bullishness, and on the higher side 210 220 level can be seen on the higher side. So one can buy the stock on any dips. On the higher side we are expecting a target of 220 for Radico Khaitan in the coming weeks. Our next pick is Ramki Infrastructure. If we look at the pattern of Ramki Infrastructure on the monthly chart, stock managed to give its multiple resistance zone at 112 level, and now stock is holding that breakout level on month basis. So we feel that stock will continue its upward momentum, and looking at the chart pattern, the upside target we are expecting 160-165 on the higher side. So one can buy and accumulate the stock in range of 130 to 120, and on the high side we are expecting target of 160 for the stock. Our next pick is RCF, Rashtriya Chemical and Fertilizer. If you look at the pattern of RCF, it was in a descending triangular kind of formation, and stock managed to give breakout at 62 level. Now stock is sustaining above this breakout level and now showing the strength on week basis and forming higher top higher bottom formation on the weekly chart. So chart pattern suggests that stock will likely to behave in the bullish manner on the coming weeks and coming months. So one can buy and accumulate the stock in range of 90 to 80 range, and on the high side we are expecting a target of 105. Thank you and happy investing.
Thank you, Mr. Palviya, for such an insightful session. I'm sure investors had a lot of takeaways from this. I'll take your leave now. Wish you all a very happy and safe Diwali.